I'd like to borrow your applause to thank my beautiful wife, CCM Vivian Tan, for bringing me into Elkin, showing me what is Elkin all about, and also being my guinea pig all about. And of course, my group of outline. Without them, I won't be learning this, and also all the Chinese leaders, no, they're the one who teach me all this. Because in English, today if you want to find one book on Guasa, it's difficult, right? You cannot find any books one, correct or not? And then when you finally find one, you don't know what you say one. True or not? That's my experience. Okay? So my upline, they are none other than CCM, Michael Lau and Debbie Tan, MCCM Vincent and Grace, and of course my mentor in Elkin, MCCM Gabriel Woon and Johnny. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, following from the last Guasa training we have, most of the comment put down was that the basic Guasa was too simplified. We want more detailed one. The 12 meridian Guasa, too brief, about 15 minutes, 20 minutes only. Why don't you do a more detailed one? So that's why this training today, we will do a very detailed one. Hopefully you will learn more about this. Okay, just now you saw the movie, right? This movie. It's actually a real life story, a real life story about this couple who migrated to US, and they do a Guasa on the son. Then when the son was sick, they bring him to the hospital. The doctor found that it's an abuse case, So he ended up in jail. See, so they fought the case, and finally, the last person that you saw Guasa is actually the judge, Okay, so he found that this Guasa actually works. So that's why after this movie, the newspaper report came out. You know what happened? All the tourists who saw this movie, they got interested in Guasa. They want to learn the Guasa also. So that's why since here onwards, Guasa is actually widely recognized. So it's actually not something alien anymore. So today we're going to learn 12 meridian Guasa, as I told you. Okay, so let's start. Now, being healthy is about our points. Do you know that in our body, we have more than 700 meridian points that governing the well-being of our health? See, if there's a block of this point, we will feel uncomfortable, and sometimes we will feel sick. Okay, so where does this point start from? It starts from here, the lungs meridian. Where's your lungs? Do you know where's the lungs? The lungs is here, right? Okay, it starts from here. So the time you see there is actually the time that are governing it. So in English, we have a term called circadian rhythm. Have you heard that before? Circadian rhythm means it's an internal clock inside you, which control the body movement. Okay, let's go and see one by one. Now, we start off with lungs meridian. Everything starts with lungs meridian. The lungs actually, the best time to nourish your lungs is actually from 3 to 5 a.m. So during that time, it's the time you rest. Right? So when you rest properly, your lungs will have a proper time to actually rest and then absorb better oxygen that time they rest. Okay? So where does the lungs meridian start? It starts from here. It starts from here. You see this one? Okay? It moves up to here. Let me enlarge this for you. Okay? See? It starts from here. This is your lungs meridian. It's here. Now, maybe you were wondering, how do I know this point is where? Is here or here or here? How big is your arm? How big is your hand? Is this size only, right? So if you take a Guasa board, if you take out a Guasa board, and then you just do you think you hit the points or not? You hit the points, right? Where did I put my Guasa board? Okay. If you take a Guasa board, this is the Guasa board. Okay? If you just do like this, do you think that you will hit your lungs meridian? You will hit, right? So the demo I will show you later. Now, this point here, the top point, every time when you feel uncomfortable, if you just Guasa this part, you will feel that your lungs are very comfortable. No? For example, if you're having a cough, cough constantly, you just Guasa this point, you feel the relief. I give you an example here. This pretty girl here, she's only 19 at that point of time. Since young, she has asthma. And she can never join any sports activity because of a serious asthma case. So after taking Elkin MRT product, the lactose and MRT product, she actually become the netball player of a school and also become Elkin Miss Corporation. Beautiful, no? Then my sister also same thing. Since birth, she have this asthma problem. You know how is asthma problem? Aeroplane sound. That one, right? And if you're serious, you can actually cause death, right? So my sister also do the same thing after seeing her testimony. She do the Guasa and she take MRT product, especially spirulina and AO. Today, my sister asthmatic problem totally solved. Never occur anymore. See, so Alkan, Guasa and MRT actually works hand in hand one. Okay? Now, what do you think is this? This one I take up from a public health forum we organized by a doctor. Okay? Do you know what is this or not? This is not your lungs, This is a growth in your lungs. See? A small little growth only, just like a bean only, And this bean expand. I mean it grow. It grow to the size of this, And it push the original lungs into one side until the person who is a lady cannot even breathe properly, So you have to be removed. Okay? Why this happen is because your lungs meridian actually somewhere when it block, it doesn't work properly. So when it was taken out, can you guess what's the weight for this growth, this tumor? 0 point? Very close to 3 kilo. Very close to 3 kilo. See not? So that's why sometimes all these things we come in. Why? Because qi is not moving very well. Okay? Then next one, the second one. We call this the large intestine meridian. Okay? When is the best time to go to the toilet? Best time to go to the toilet is from 5 a.m. to 7. If you think back last time, this is what our great-grandmother or grandmother used to do, right? They wake up early in the morning, exercise, feed the chicken. After that, they start to go to the toilet already. But nowadays, people sleep until 10 o'clock. Sometimes because you rush hour, you go and drive in a spot and stress, then you cannot even go to the toilet. Correct or not? So during this time, you're supposed to go to the toilet because it's the best time for going to the toilet, okay, defecation. So where is the meridian point for this? This meridian point is actually at the back of your hand. Okay? Now, most probably some question that you ask is, why only this hand? The hand got Actually, Alkan works on symmetry. Okay? Whatever that you see in this hand is actually appear in that hand. Is symmetry. So if you do a Guasa on this hand, you must also do a Guasa on this hand. Okay? So this is at the back. The back, we call it the yang. Okay? This is at the back. So the back is start from where? From this finger. Okay? It move up all the way to here. Okay? I enlarge it for you to see. Oh, don't have enlargement. So this is the large intestine. Okay? It move up all the way to there. And there are 20 meridian points in this. Okay? Now, next question you have is, how do I remember all these points? You don't. You don't have to remember. What you have to do is, you just keep on doing the Guasa. As a result of keep on your practicing, you will actually remember all these point one. Okay? Now, this lady is my senior outline mother. Okay? She's better known as Kamjie. You know that she go to toilet 2 times in a month. 1 month, 30 days, she only go to toilet 2 times only, And she eat normal meal, See? Until this size. You can see this size or not? And she thought it's normal, Going to toilet 2 times a month, she thought it's very normal. Because I'm like that. I'm different from other people. But she don't know, she's keeping all the rubbish, all the toxin inside her, And this is the disturbance of the large intestine meridian. See? So after taking the Guasa and taking the MRT product, today, she is like this. A grandmother. See? And beautiful, no? She look much beautiful, right? Then, third one. Stomach meridian. Stomach meridian, when is the best time you're supposed to eat your breakfast? When is the best time? A lot of people, breakfast, simply eat one. Correct or not? In Chinese, we believe breakfast is your king of the meal. You're supposed to eat properly. Breakfast. And the best time to take your breakfast is 7 to 9 a.m. Not 10. We always take breakfast at about, 10, 11. Lunch at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, right now. And it disturb all the circadian rhythm inside us. Okay? So this is the best time you're supposed to take your breakfast. So if you want a better absorption of nutrients, during this time, you take your new supplements during this time. It's actually the best absorption. And where is the meridian point? It starts from where? Start from where? It starts from your face. Just below your eye. just below your eye. Okay, it starts from here. Then it moves down. 1, 2, 3. It moves down all the way down to this side. Okay. Now, stomach meridian. If you have problem with stomach meridian, you know what happened? For example, if today you have gastric problem, or for example you have indigestion problem, or you got bloating stomach, or you got something to do with your stomach. Okay. There's a point here. Okay, just slightly below your knee here. Just slightly below, we call it 足三里. Okay, you just guasa this point, it's painful, you know. Then instantly you can feel the relief. Because I got a few cases, my downline was having period pain, was having gastric, very serious gastric until she have to cram all together. Then when I do a guasa on her, instantly she was shouting so hard. Then instantly she feel, wow, the pain gone. What do you do? What do you do? This point here. Everybody should know this point. It's very, very helpful. Called 足三里. Okay. Now, where is the point? Actually, you just hold your hand. You hold it against the part where you bend your leg here. You hold it, the third finger. The third finger. Okay. If you don't know, you just set the guasa board and you just guasa that part. You just guasa this part. The part that you feel the pain, if you're having gastric or bloating stomach, that's the one that's the point. Okay?